Hello, my name is Dawn Casey. Today we're going to be talking about the dread of going back to work. Yes, for a lot of people, this is where we're at today. You know, during these challenging times, there are going to be a lot of people who have lost their job looking for work, as well as those people that have been working, but working from home. And they'll be looking at whether they'll be returning to the corporate work or whether they're going to be continuing to work from home. Then, of course, we have those people that have worked in the service industry that really never stopped working, that are maybe questioning whether they really like their job. You know, the thing about this pandemic is that it really has made us all stop and reevaluate our lives. I think, for the most part, it's been a good thing. We've come to realize that work is just a part of the overall picture. We have come to realize that friends, family, and life balance is more important. So, as people return to work, it's time to consider, how can we do this better? How can we create balance in our lives and work at jobs that we actually like? This video will explore options for returning to work, how to continue to maintain and maybe build that balance for those of you that are working from home, and then for those people that have been working in the service industry, maybe how to consider moving forward and looking at other opportunities. All right, let's get started. Hello and welcome. Again, my name is Dawn Casey with over 20 years of human resource experience and leading that recruitment function. I now help people with their career challenges, changes, and of course questions. This is the Career Rescue Coach YouTube channel. Thanks for being here. What makes the channel a little bit different is that I've been helping employees for the last 20 years navigate the career waters. I've also had a good amount of success in my own career, and I share my stories and my experiences with you, as well as my human resource adventures throughout all these videos. Thank you so much for tuning in. Be sure to subscribe. Now let's get to our topic about dreading going back to work. If you're one of those people that are going to be returning to work and looking for a job, here are some things to consider as you start looking for that next job. Number one, be open to other lines of work. Sometimes we just keep working at the same types of jobs because it's all we know. But perhaps we're burned out and it is time for a change. This is the perfect time to do that. So consider looking for jobs maybe in other fields, other industries. As an example, an accounting person could take a few financial courses and move into the finance field. You know, many skills are transferable. An example of this might be a person who has an extreme attention to detail. And they could apply for auditing positions, numbers-oriented positions, or something similar. The point is that everyone has some very, very transferable skill sets. Consider 3 of your best skill sets and then Google them on your browser, and then take a look at what jobs come up. You might be surprised at what other options you truly have. Number 2, consider remote work, varied schedules, or temporary or contract positions. There are more alternative work arrangements now available more than ever. Consider searching for remote work. This opens up a lot of opportunity because now you're looking for jobs nationwide instead of just locally, or you're looking for job opportunities in a much larger area or city. So it makes it much more doable. Now, work arrangements such as maybe working from 6 to 3, which I absolutely love this schedule, or working from 10 to 6, or whatever schedule works best for you. Make sure that when you're negotiating your job offer, ask for a varied schedule. And don't forget, contract positions. They are wonderful because contract positions are for a set period of time and then the job ends. It gives you a chance to try out the job and the company. Now, if you like them, you can request to stay on and extend that contract. If you don't, you can move on. That's the beauty of contract work. For me, as I go back to work, I have decided I'm only going to consider remote jobs. I cannot imagine going back to work and, you know, especially having worked from home for the last 9 months and going back to an office. I just don't want to do that. Working from home helps balance my life, and I just absolutely love this option. And let's not forget about temporary work. Temporary work is similar to contract work in that the assignment lasts for a set period of time. It allows you to pull in some income maybe while you're testing the waters at a certain company or a certain job and just see if you like it, or maybe even try some different industries. It's a really great way to go. It's probably one of my favorite ways to try out different jobs. I used to use this option a lot when I was changing careers and trying to find out what I was going to do next, what industries I wanted to work in. So don't forget about temporary work. Number 3, consider taking up a side hustle. Perhaps it's time to look into a side hustle so while you're looking for work, you can still pull in a little bit of income. Things like performing gigs on Fiverr.com or Upwork are a way to make a little side money and help you not feel so nervous about finding a job so quickly. Or there's places like Coolworks and Craigslist, same thing, same types of jobs. Who knows? Gigs may turn into a side business, and a side business may turn into a full-time business. You never know. Also, there are a ton of online type jobs today that you can just work from home. Simply Google your type of work followed by online, and you'd be surprised at what comes up. Number 4, turn the dread into a challenge. Instead of dreading the upcoming job, think about it as a challenge. How can you find the most satisfying job out there? What can you do that might actually be fun and will make you look forward to going to work? Make it a challenge to take that job that you're truly excited about, and don't accept anything less. So, what do you think? What are your biggest concerns about returning to work? Please comment below. I'd love to hear from you. If you've been working from home all this time and may continue working from home, consider these things. Number 1, create more balance. Now that you've been working from home for a little while, what are some ways that you could create even more balance for yourself? As an example, have you scheduled time with your family or friends? Yes, I do mean schedule, so then make sure that it happens. Perhaps in the middle of your day, you're going to schedule time to take your dog for a walk. This will help you feel more calm and relaxed. Or schedule time to go out in the garden for your lunch once a week. What is it that is still missing in your work from home schedule that'll help you feel more balanced? And get that on the calendar. Number 2, schedule time with kids. Kids need attention too, but you also got to get work done, right? It's a hard balance. Have you scheduled time to play with your kids on your calendar during your day? Or in my case, schedule time with my dogs. So what I'm saying to you is they need attention, you need to get work done, but perhaps you can marry the two and schedule time so that you both get what you need throughout the day. Number 3, schedule self-care. Even though you're working from home, you still need self-care. Yes, you still need to take care of yourself. This means scheduling time to take care of yourself and get it on your schedule. Whether this means scheduling a shopping trip, a massage, a pedicure, or whatever it is that gets you away from the house at least once a day. This will help you relieve pressure and make you feel so much better. And if you continued working as a service person, consider these things. Number 1, for you is absolutely self-care. It's important that you now start taking care of yourself and really taking time now that things are opening up and things are slowing down a bit. Consider scheduling things like bubble baths, exercise, meditation. It's time to be good to yourself for all the work that you've done. Number 2, consider taking up a side hustle. Now that you have a little bit more time, you're not working maybe as much, consider taking up a side hustle to earn a little extra money on the side. Take a look at Fiverr.com as an example and see what things you could do there on their site to earn some money. This will relieve your pressure of having to work so much and earn a living, because probably during this time you got a lot of overtime, but now you're not going to get as much overtime. So what are you going to do to make up that money? Give yourself some breathing room. Check out my video on 10 quick ways to make money. This really provides some insight on some things that you can do very quickly to pull in some cash. Number 3, consider increasing your education level now. Education is the key to earning more money. You know, I hate to tell you, but Yes, some people do get lucky without an education, but most do not. Make no mistake about it, having some education is a boost to your confidence as well as to your income. The average salary of someone with some college and no degree, they earn $738 per week at an average of $38,376 per year. Now, compare that to someone with just high school. They only earn $493 a week, and for an average salary of $25,636 per year. Big difference. Get yourself some education. It'll make all the difference. Okay, so for those of you returning to work, please check out my video on how to supercharge your job search for great tips. For those of you looking for that side hustle, don't forget about my video for the 10 ways to find a job quickly. Okay, so we've talked about the 3 most common situations that people may be in today. We've also talked about the different approaches for each situation, especially if you're returning to work and looking for a job. Please remember to subscribe to this channel, and don't forget to check out my Facebook page for questions and great articles. And be sure to leave your comments below. I'd love to hear from you and any questions that you might have. Here, right here, are my social media addresses for you to come check me out at different places. Thank you so much for tuning in. My name is Dawn Casey, and remember, change your job, change your life. Be safe and be well.